Hello everybody, jimmyispromo here. In this video, I want to talk about a highly raved application that is called Good Lock. So Good Lock is free and it is in the Samsung Galaxy App Store. So let me show you where you'd be able to find it and then also talk a little bit more about it. The first thing you can do is go into your Galaxy apps, or you can just go into the widget that is called Galaxy Essentials. Inside of here, this is where you have the option for Galaxy apps. So the quick way to get it is just go to the search icon and type in Good Lock. Once you've typed in Good Lock, then what you'll see is a list that'll be similar to this, and you basically just touch on there, and then this is where you'd be able to download and also install. Now this is, I believe, only limited to about 5 different countries, so that's just at this moment of time of recording, and this is April 19th of 2016, which this can always change as well. So the cool thing about Good Lock is that it kind of splits it up because it knows, hey, you do have, a work life and you have a home life, and so it probably thinks that you have different settings, and also they would like you to customize your lock screen as well. So this is what it looks like, and then I'll show you how I have mine set up. So how this looks like is that I have 5 different apps on the very bottom, and it gives me the option to where I can basically pull it on up and I can go into an app extremely quick, which is just like before, but before it only had 2 different icons. The other thing is I can actually hit on this arrow and it opens up many more apps that I usually always do use, and then this is where I can actually just touch on it and it goes into the application extremely quick. Now just remember, if you have a different lock, like right now mine is only on swipe, if you have a fingerprint, you do have to touch on an app and then put your fingerprint, and then it will actually go straight to the application. Now, some of the other things you'd be able to do is when you get different notifications on your lock screen, if you were to swipe this to the left, it will get rid of it and dismiss it. But now if you move it to the right, it'll actually keep it for a later time for you to read. So I'll show you that in also a second. The other thing is on the very top where it has the date and the time. If you pull down, it gives you different widgets on the lock screen, and you can actually move them around however you need to. So this way, if you're always going into your alarm, this is where you'd be able to turn it on or off extremely quick without even getting into the phone, or you can actually touch on it and it takes you straight into the application of alarm. Then here is the remote, and then here is also where you'd be able to go into the music. Now again, this one doesn't have an IR blaster, but I just wanted to put remote on there just to kind of show what you'd be able to do. And if you want to, you can also go to add, to where you'd be able to add in more different widgets, and then you can also just close on out of it. So let's go into what the phone and all the different settings look like. So as I was talking about from before, so if I was to pull this on down, then you swipe it off to the left, and that's where it gets rid of it. Now if you sweep it over to the right, it will actually keep it so you can use it for later on. So right here I got a couple text messages that I can refer to later on. And then this is one up here that I was able to swipe it to the right to check it out later. And then this again, I'm just going to get rid of it because I don't need to see it. So if you swipe it down once, this is where you have all your different notifications, the all and the keep. Once you've noticed these and you just swipe them off, then you're fine and it's gone. And then here's all your different settings right on the very top. The other thing you can do is this little settings gear. This is where you go into the normal settings of the phone. Now, if you want to get into the settings of the Good Lock, you can actually just swipe on down twice. And again, this is where it does look a little bit different than what the normal stock Android or the TouchWiz looks like. But again, this is the settings of the phone, and then this next one right over there is going to be the settings of Good Lock. So inside of here, this is where, number one, you can uninstall it if you'd want to. You can also go into your lock screen settings. So this is how I have mine set up, is I have enable lock screen on the top, and then I have this one little colored wallpaper. I have it turned off because I have a personalized lock screen wallpapers that I'm using. So I turn that off so I can see that, and then this way I can still have my my lock screen widget on the top there. And then this up here is where you set up your routines, and here is advanced. So let's first go into advanced. This is where you can enable this blur effect. You can enable the new recents panel, and then this right here is where you can move all your different icons around. So when you do pull this down, which ones do you want to see first? And so you can move them in the order you would like. So here's the most important thing, and here's the whole kit and caboodle of this app. This is where you go to routines. So you're first going to see one that might say default. And so this one right here, you can choose what different clock or date, and style you would like for your widget. So I have this one as this option here, which is the third one down. And then you hit on next. Now right inside here, you choose your color theme. You can go with any of these right here, and then you go to next. And inside of here, this is where you have the layout. So how would you like your widgets? So this is where you can add more widgets on the lock screen. And so this one right here is set up as just a normal default. And then if everything looks good for you, just hit save. And then down here, this is where you have the app tray. So this is where you like to add different applications, or you can even change the grid. So if you want it to be in 4, or if you like it to go 5 across. And once everything is done, you just basically hit on finish, and then now you have the normal default routine set up. Now I've got another one that's right here, and this one's referred to as home. So what'll happen is you just, if you want to create one, you just go to create routine, and then you name it what you want it to be named, and this is referred to as home, because this is where I'd be able to set it to where it's if I'm at home or if I'm just setting it up for everywhere. And so this right here is where you set it up for the start time. So I have it at 7:50 p.m. to start, then I also have it ending at 7:50 p.m. Or I'm sorry, let me go back here. This is set up for 7:50 p.m. and this is set up for 7:50 a.m. So this time frame that is basically when I'm at home is now going to be in this color. And before you saw that it was basically red. So I'll hit on next. And then this is where you choose your different settings you like to have on. So when I'm at home, these are the 3 different settings I like to have on. And I don't need Bluetooth on since I'm not in my car. And then you can choose which one you'd like. This one right here was set up for the 4th one down and not the 3rd one down. And here is my color base and my color theme. And then this is where, again, you get to choose your widget. So before you only saw that I had one widget, and that is for when I'm basically at work. But when I'm at home, I have all of these ones, and I'm going to hit on save. And then here's the app tray, and you can actually make it completely different applications if you would like. And then you go to finish. And then what will happen is right now, since I am at home and it's between these hours, you can see that it is blue. Now, if I was to actually be away and I was, let's say 7:51 a.m. and all the way until I get home, it'll actually be in this color scheme. So Good Lock is extremely cool. You just got to kind of play with making sure that if you hit the notification and it's sliding to the left, you'll get rid of it. Sliding it to the right, you'll actually be able to keep it and then be able to refer to it later. And getting used to these little settings and what the icons mean, it just takes a couple days, but you'll actually soon find out that you do like this application referred to as Good Lock. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys hit on like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media sites, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. They're all at jimmyispromo. And I'll see you guys later.